Yeah, I mean, you see right here, Charlotte obviously today, but Nashville, concrete, 1.33 mile track. Michael, I know you love Nashville. That's going to be fun. And then Michigan, the manufacturers, 2 miles, and it just is as fast as they come.
And what about we're going to another street course? Man, we had so much fun down in St. Pete with these guys, and now we're going to go to San Diego and race on the streets there, Naval Base.
Then we head to the road course, the natural terrain road course, Lime Rock Park for the second straight year, and then back on a short track at North Wilkesboro Speedway.
This is just such a fun schedule of races right here, and you could look at any one of these and say, hey, what's your favorite one? I know for me, I am looking forward to San Diego. Going to be so special racing around a naval base.
Well, as far as that San Diego stop, let's take a look at what it's going to look like when we get there.
This is amazing. I cannot wait to wander around on the naval base in San Diego. Another opportunity just to say thank you. Thank you to the men and women that protect us and keep this the greatest country in the world.
And just a beautiful, beautiful scene. It's hard to believe that there's going to be a racetrack and those shots that we just saw, and aircraft carrier sitting right there, and what a special weekend.
Continuing to work this caution in stage number 2, let's go down to Josh.
Let's get an update on Corey Day. Started the day on the pole. He was really tight in that 7 truck during the first run. They made an adjustment, a track bar adjustment to try and help him out a little bit better, but still said he's too tight, especially in 3 and 4. They told him he's probably going to have to run the bottom line, even though he wants to move up to compensate for that. But this 7 truck for Corey Day, we know the emotions of him stepping in for Kyle Busch in this day. Told me earlier today that, yes, it's something that is going to be on his mind. The best thing he can do is try and get this thing into victory lane. The tragedy of it all, but he's looking to honor KB with a win out here today, guys.
Yeah, and you see on that 7 truck, Spire Motorsports putting the KBM decals all over that truck on the front, the back, and on the bed cover there. And you know, that was Kyle Busch Motorsports, which was that's where Spire came from, and you know, just so cool to see those logos back on that truck, and Corey out there driving for Kyle today.
You know what, and I love about Corey, I mean, it's been crazy, his race. I mean, he's been sideways, he's been 3 wide, but he's sitting in the 6th position, still in a position to go win this race.
Working our 4th caution of the race. We'll step aside and come on back for the restart here in Charlotte.
How did I get
Speedway, nicknamed America's home for racing, also the home of the 600 on one of the biggest racing days of the year. Welcome back to the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series. We are getting set to restart this race following a caution after Luke Baldwin had a problem heading down to turn 1. Let's listen to some radio from a driver running in the top 10. Here's Brandon Jones.
10:44. I'd say we're starting to get into the territory now that we may not make the full distance. Copy.
adverse weather conditions? That means at 12 o'clock, the next lap will be the white flag. And I feel like we're going to make the distance still, but the teams are just letting their guys know it's a possibility that we won't go all the way, but I feel like we're going to make it.
And it's not like we needed anything to ramp the intensity up just a little bit more, Michael. It's been intense already on the track for these trucks, and we'll have to, as the teams are, you keep an eye on it, but not something overly concerning quite yet. They're just reminding the drivers, and as a driver, you want to know those things.
Yes.
Right? You have no reference for time when you're in the truck. All you know is what lap you're on and who you're racing around, so you need those reminders.
Now, Lane Riggs are going to bring us down for this restart. It's going to be 15 laps to go in the stage, 89 laps to go in the race. A pair of Tricon Garage teammates, and Caden Honeycutt, the points leader in the 11 in row 2, with Brandon Jones. It works out for him here as we get back underway.
Look how tight that is, Regan, just pouncing on each other.
And a good push from Caden Honeycutt, almost too good of a push there. You see all the way into turn 1, just back and forth with those shoves.
A lot of those moves you see are defensive. You know, you want to get in front of the guy and you want to make sure he can't get a run on you.
How about Honeycutt to the middle as Riggs gets propelled down in front thanks to a push from Brandon Jones. Riggs back to the lead. Jones to second. Honeycutt trying to get down low as Jones peeks up top for the lead. lead in one.
How cool is this? Look how close that is.
And just the battles that these
loose.
guys
Oh,
are.
no.
Day gets turned, lifts off the ground, and slams the wall hard on the driver's side.
No,
Back up in front of the pack.
No.
A terrible crash for Corey Day. Looked like he tried to protect the spot as he was running in sixth and got turned out of line in a frightening accident for the Spire number 7.
You gotta hate that.
Collected one of the Ram trucks as they went by. I believe that was Mini Tyrell that caught him as he spun back up into the racing groove. But a heartbreaking end for what has been a very, very tough few days for this team.
We saw Corey moving around inside of that truck, which is a great sign. The safety team is there to check on him. Driver's side is always very scary, but I did see him moving around in the truck.
And rare that we see, a truck is to your point, Michael, you can really see him moving around there.